What is going on, guys? Miles here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 weapons which will be featured in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. Bear in mind, I don't actually have gameplay of all of these 10 weapons because I didn't go to E3, but I do know they exist because they are featured on the Call of Duty official website. And the first one we have is the M1 Garand, which is one of the legendary weapons in the game, and we did actually see that one in the trailer. It's a single shot assault rifle which holds 8 bullets in a clip and is really powerful, but I've heard it does have quite a bit of recoil in the game. But I really want to use this thing because it does look insanely good. The second weapon we have a lot of people have wanted to see in the game, and that is the grease gun, which is a submachine gun which holds 30 bullets in the magazine. And I believe we did see this in the trailer as well on the snowy map, and it does look quite good. And once again, I do want to try this, and I've heard submachine guns do have quite a bit of recoil in this game compared to previous Call of Duty, so I'm going to have to figure out these recoil patterns, but it does look pretty fun to use. The next weapon on this list is the M1903, which is the first sniper rifle which we've heard of in Call of Duty World War II. This thing shoots from a 30 caliber cartridge, and it also has 5 bullets in its magazine. And we may have seen this in the trailer, but I'm not 100% sure. There was a clip with a sniper, but I'm not sure if it was this exact one, because there'll probably be a couple of different snipers in World War II multiplayer. We then have a gun which has been featured in a ton of Call of Duties in the past, and even some of the futuristic Call of Duties as well, such as Advanced Warfare, and that's the STG-44, which is a pretty awesome assault rifle, holds 30 bullets in the magazine in comparison to the M1 Garand's 8, but it is obviously going to do less damage. But this gun is widely known for its versatility and accuracy, and it is an insanely good weapon, which once again I really want to use. We do have one light machine gun on this list, which is the MG15, which the description for this thing says it was developed in the 1920s, and it's an automatic weapon which fires from the open bolt and feeds the 7.92mm cartridge from a 75 round drum magazine. I don't think we actually saw this LMG in the trailer, although I could be wrong because there was one LMG at the very start, but it looks a bit different to this LMG in my opinion, so it'll be pretty cool to eventually see some gameplay of this weapon. Next up we have a pistol which everyone was expecting in this game, which is the 1911. In previous Call of Duties it's actually been called the M1911 quite often, so I'm not exactly sure why the name's changed. Let me know down in the comments if you guys do know yourselves. But not much to say about this pistol, although it does have 7 rounds in its magazine. That's all we really know about it so far. We know of 2 launchers which will be available in Call of Duty World War II so far, and one is for the Axis and one is for the Allies. And the Axis one is actually the Panzerschreck, which I believe was in the Call of Duty World at War campaign, but not in multiplayer if I remember correctly. And I also think this thing only locks onto vehicles and you can't free fire it. But I could be wrong on that one because I didn't really play the World at War campaign, so I'm not exactly sure if the Panzerschreck does actually free fire or if it's vehicle only. And we also have the Bazooka, which is the Allies version of the Panzerschreck. Once again, I don't really know much about this weapon. I'm not sure if it does free fire or if it's vehicle only. And the 2 final weapons which we have are both melee weapons which you'll be able to use in the game. And the first one is called the US shovel, which as you would expect it is a shovel and you're going to be able to hit people around the head with it. And we also have an ice pick as well, which to me sounds a bit cooler than a US shovel. I definitely prefer actually hitting people around the head with an ice pick rather than a shovel in multiplayer. But these things look pretty fun to use, and hopefully there won't be too many melee weapons in the game, as that would be a bit of a problem, as that was a thing in Black Ops 3. There were 20 melee weapons, so sometimes you'll get in these lobbies where there'll just be tons of people running around with melee weapons, and it was a bit strange, so hopefully they can control the number of melee weapons in the game. But they are the 10 weapons which have been featured on the official Call of Duty website, and obviously that isn't all of the weapons in the game. We do obviously have guns like the MP40, the Kar98K, as well as the BAR assault rifle, which will also be in the game, but they weren't officially featured on the Call of Duty website. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty. Let me know which gun is your favorite down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.